I've been gone for a minute, but now I'm back again. And I'm back with the same love. This right here, this is my baby. This is my 2002 Intense Blue Pearl Jeep Wrangler TJ Sport. So this has the inline six. Unfortunately, it's an automatic, but we make do with it. The last time I made a video was about 2 years ago, and it was about what the best things were to put on your Jeep Wrangler. Today, 2 years later, I still have one. It's a different color, and I've now had 5 of them. Like I said, I had 5 Jeep Wranglers. I'm gonna put up each photo of the other 4, and this is my favorite. But I want to talk to you more about why I keep buying these cars and why you should consider one too. Of course, you got to get the half doors. I've had full doors, not really a fan. Love the half doors, it's just cooler that way. Got to get both shocks. It's not perfect, but it's mine, and I'm gonna do more to it. This blue, Intense Blue Pearl, that's the color. That's the blue that I've been looking for. So of course, this car is not stock. I've actually done a lot to it over the last almost 2 years since I've had the car. January will be 2 years. But I've had this car, and it's probably the best Jeep I've had out of all the 5. It's also the biggest headache that I got. I'm just gonna quickly mention that these wheels are not the wheels that I originally put on. I had a red LJ 2005 that I swapped my wheels from here onto there, and I had these as a spare, so I put them on. But that doesn't mean that new ones aren't gonna come very, very soon. I'm waiting for Black Friday to come. And with every project car, it's a never-ending list of things that you need and things that need to be fixed. The biggest thing that needs to be fixed in this car, aside from all the other mods I'm doing, is the engine. And I'll give you a little sound of it. Hop in here real quick. Of course, what's a Jeep without a check engine light? That actually has to do with the thermostat. But you can hear it. You can hear it. I know you guys can hear it. I know you guys can hear the rattle. That wasn't the issue. And let this be a warning to people who buy cars from other people. Always get a PPO pre-purchase inspect or PPI pre-purchase inspection. Ended up being low compression cylinder 1. Instead of 120 to 150 psi, I'm running about 50. I'm gonna do a rebuild at some point, I think later this year, but the engine itself it's fine. I drive to Malibu all the time. I go for random drives all the time, with or without my doors. It's just a matter of, well, it's not an urgent thing per se, but I can still enjoy the car. These engines are tough as hell. The reason I bought this car was mainly because of the color. I know it's really stupid. It had this sound when I got it, and the guy had let me know it was a lifter tick. Got the lifters and the rocker arms changed. No. It was the timing belt chain tensioner. It was a timing belt chain tensioner, and it snapped. But yeah, I bought this car back in January of 2022, and I've been doing a whole bunch of modifications to it, and it's more than just putting lights on. This is how you see it today. So the modification list. Let's just get this out the way. Yes, the lights. And the clear lenses. The front steel bumper was already on, but my favorite thing that I did, this has a lift kit. I actually got a lift kit for my girlfriend for Christmas. The shocks are Rancho RS5000s. The springs are Old Man Emu. Yes, I painted it the same color as the car, blue Intense Pearl, and then these were just a silver Chrysler color, I don't remember. Gonna replace these actually, but these are Rough Country quick disconnect sway links. Not my favorite, honestly. The installation is really complicated. Let's continue. We have a TerraFlex adjustable front sway bar. We have a TerraFlex steering stabilizer. I actually have to switch out this, I think it's a drag link, and it is ripped and it's leaking. We're gonna go to the back. Don't ask me what kind of rear diff I have, if it's a 35 or it's a 44. I don't know. Of course, in the rear, I got the shocks, the new bump stops I put back there. And somewhere back here is the rear adjustable front sway link, again, TerraFlex. And funny enough, that the hanger on the exhaust broke, so I'll be getting a new exhaust soon. Favorite things has to be the top. I love the bowless slant back on these Jeeps. They just look so military. To me, this looks, that's sick. Thing I did change out too was the mirrors. I hated the stupid ball joint mirrors, so I just got these, which are put on the later models, 03 to 06. This is a 2002, so they still have the ball joint ones, which broke all the time. way better. Aside from the Smitty built fastback top, forgot to name drop that, but I got a bunch of extra storage up here, some zippers, close that. I don't like how this hangs. Maybe I did something wrong, but whatever. Some more storage there. The car, of course, has rough country seat covers. It came with the car, front and rear, which I'm actually going to be taking out and adjusting the seats. I'm going to get them reupholstered just because the cushion on this seat is actually gone. The backing of it was, I mean, this car was previously used as a hunting vehicle, but the back of that seat is just gone. It's torn up. I have really no use for it. I think one of my favorite things about this car, it's just how simple it is. I got Bluetooth here if I really want it. I don't have AC, but I mostly drive this during the night or in the summer by the beach. I don't really do it during the day. Funny enough, my daily driver is a 2022 Tesla Model 3. And I was telling my girlfriend, I much rather prefer driving this, especially during the weekends. Now, when I bought my first Jeep back in 2019, I had a 2013 Honda Accord. It had Bluetooth, it had push button, sunroof, whatever. It had the technology that most people want in their car. When I bought this car, it was very bare bones. It was very basic and bare bones. It honestly humbled me in thinking that maybe I don't really need all this tech that they're putting in cars nowadays. And 4 years later, I still think that's true. I like having the Tesla because I drive 50 miles a day. I live in Southern California where gas is over $5 a gallon. I look at a screen all day. I work in private banking, so I'm emailing and constantly on the phone and just on a computer screen. The Tesla works great. This is very, very much more of my enjoyment right here. And the best part is I can work on this car all on my own. That check engine light, it's a thermostat. I can work on that on my own. It also has a faulty oil sensor in there too, which drops the oil pressure on here to 0. It says check gauge, and then it'll go back up once I start driving. Aside from me needing to do an engine rebuild, aside from its faults, I very much enjoy having a Jeep, and which is why I've had 5, and I was actually looking at buying another one today, but the owner never hit me back up. So that'll be that. But I am going to be giving you guys more of an update on my build because I am building the car. The car is going to be getting bigger wheels and tires, and the proper wheels and tires. Color combo is the intense blue pearl with, you'll see, but it's going to have a bigger tire setup. It's going to make the gap now with the lift look even better, more flush. But most importantly, I think I can actually show you guys what the process is of this build. This car means so much to me. Someday I'll explain the story of the actual meaning of this car, but I'm not gonna give up. And I never want to get rid of this car. I am putting more money into it than it's worth, and that's okay. Build will show to become a labor of love and a true love for Jeeps and Wranglers and just my passion for cars. So thank you for watching the intro video. Please stay tuned, like, subscribe. I really am gonna try to do this every week. I think I can afford to buy a new part that I need every week. One should be coming next week, so I'll upload again then. Until then, have a great day. Till next time.